So this week in Black history, in 1870, the 15th Amendment was ratified, which guaranteed that African American men had the right to vote. It happened this week in Black history. The first person to cast a vote, first man, was this man on the screen. He went to the polls one day later. Thomas Peterson cast the first black vote, and he set a pattern that we all should follow, brothers, to do that. Amen. To vote, no matter what the election is. Amen? Amen. I'm not going to get stuck on that today. Our sisters, though, did not have the right to vote. Women received the right to vote in 1920 via the 19th Amendment. But black women were largely excluded until the Voting Rights Act of 1965, especially down south. And so all women were given that right, including black women in 1920, but y'all know that story. You know how that worked out. But we're glad it did work out. Yes. This week in Black history, in 1968, I remember the day, April 4th, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, while he was there to help protest the garbage workers' strike and the plan, the Poor People's Campaign. It was said that this unsuccessful criminal named James Earl Ray had killed him. That's the story they said. But his family never believed that. So in 1999, there was actual trial that the King family and some other folks actually had happened. It was a real trial with a jury and everything else, because they believed the assassination was a result of a conspiracy. James Earl Ray had died a few months before trial happened because either he had been proven that he had done it or some other people had done it as part of a conspiracy. Well, if you go online, you can read the entire transcript of the trial, and based on the evidence, a jury concluded that Dr. King's murder was the result of a conspiracy, and James Earl Ray had nothing to do with it. And if he had been in jail, they would have let him go. But they don't talk about that much, but that's what happened. This week in Black history, one more time, 1997, Pamela Gordon was sworn in as the first female and the youngest premier of Bermuda. At 42 years old, she became the head of that country, and she did a wonderful job. She didn't stop there. She was later inducted into the Council of Women World Leaders. And even today, at the age of 70, she also serves as the chairman of the Global Road Scholar Selection Committee. And she does a lot. There's a lot. If you go online, see her resume, there's a lot of stuff she's doing and that she has done. So these are things that we find out and we celebrate this week in Black history. Amen? Amen. Amen.